Hello, Weekly Wargames Waffle Episode 7. This week I am going to have a wee waffle about Boki miniatures from Estonia. I don't know how many other companies there are doing miniatures in Estonia. This one is by Boki. I came aware of Show back in 4 years ago, about 2011. It was posted on the General Brigade website. He's painted 18mm Napoleonics, and from Estonia, no doubt he'll speak Russian as well. I'm pretty sure he speaks Russian as well, and Russian were his kind of expertise. Very nice chap. I've exchanged emails with him for a wee while on different subjects, and he's brought out the Leib, Garde, Cossacks. He started his own range of figures, Leib, Garde, Cossacks, which I just received, and Russian command figures. So I'll do a wee video to show you the figures, and I hope you like them. And I'll put down here a wee link to his blog shop. It's all PayPal, and have a wee look. He's doing 6mm. He's doing 6mm Napoleonics as well. So all the best, and on to the video. A very good evening to everyone. I got a wee package in the post. I think it was yesterday. From my buddy in Estonia, Boki. These are Boki's Leib, Garde, Cossacks, or Cossacks of the Russian Imperial Guard. Shu has been working on these for a wee while now. This is one of these units for Napoleonics for 18mm that is kind of missing from AB, probably because there's only really one unit. Now I'm going to say Shu has done a lovely job on these. He really has. They're to fit on AB horses, and I emailed Shu and just had a wee discussion on it. And my view is Shu gets compared to AB all the time, which is good, but it's also a bit unfair because, as we know, like AB, the range that Anthony Barton has done is just absolutely stunning, and Shu is just starting out, but for what he's done, he's really done really well. My one criticism I have is the metal, the alloy he uses, because you can't really see it great, but you know, you can see the progress, and you can't see the figures great because of the shine of them. If you look at the horses, they're on AB horses, and you can see the alloy, you can see the detail, whereas Shu's you can't pick out so great cause of that. Let's see if I can zoom in a wee bit. But so, what do we think about this? They're kind of like Zeiston, because the Zeiston you have to add on the lances, whereas AB's lances come. It's not a problem for myself. I've got lots of Zeiston lances, spears that I'll turn into lances, but they're great. I also got some command figures that he done. There's an AB one on the right hand side, so the comparison is very good. And this is a mounted Cossack officer. That's one other wee thing I would say. Shu is the swords are a little fragile. I'll be able to strengthen it up with super glue. Ringo, you see that wee cut in my finger, mate? That was taken off Prussian Fusiliers from wooden golf tees. Who puts figures on wooden golf tees? I ask you. So this is a wee close-up of Shu's Russian command figures. There's an AB figure for comparison at the back. Lovely, lovely character in the faces. Very impressed with them. They're on AB horses. Shu is doing his range to complement the AB range, which I think is a great idea. He's trying to fill the gaps. He's also doing early Austrians, revolutionary Austrians, early Austrians, and they're starting to look pretty nice. I've got a couple of officers I may show after. But so this is Boki's figures from Estonia. I don't know who else is doing figures over in Estonia. Shu's a very talented painter as well, and I'm really happy to see him doing his range. and I wish him well with it. You can see the difference in this metal compared to the Cossack metal. It's not as got as much high shine, and it looks a lot more defined, the metal as well. I don't know if that's the casting process, I really don't know, but he's done a great job with these.
And this is the early Austrian command figures I was talking about earlier.
So that's it, shoe Boki miniatures. It's now up to me to get some paint on them. I may start with some of the command figures just to get into it again, because I'll need to do a little bit of modelling on the Leib Garde Cossacks. Always very careful not to call them just Cossacks because they're a wee bit more special than that. One thing, if you're watching this shoe, there's one thing, I know Shoe likes to do full dress uniforms, and I appreciate that for himself. French Imperial Guard, I think brilliant in their full, full dress regalia. The only thing is when you do that, sometimes it takes away part. See, like the Leib Garde Cossacks, they've done them with the gauntlets, the big gloves, and you lose a bit of the red uniform, the beautiful red uniform you see in the books. And also he's got the full dress coal pack, and the tassels are hanging over the back. And I would love to have just had that all in red at the back. Now you need to pick out the yellow. I know it doesn't. My preference was just to have as much of the main area shown, and that's just my thinking. It kind of slowed Shoe down in the process because he was going to try and do separate heads and separate parts for the gauntlets, so you could either model it with or without, but they're tiny little parts. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Weekly Wargames Waffle episode 7. So if you're interested in 18mm Napoleonics, 15-18mm Napoleonics, I would seriously give Shoe a look because he's well worth supporting. Very nice guy, and he's a wargamer, hobbyist guy at heart, the same as the rest is. So well worth supporting. So that's the end of the video. Bye for now.